Hello everyone, and welcome back to Combat Radius. Today we have a good one for you. We're actually flying on the Parallel 38 multiplayer server, flying the La-11. So everyone that you see here in this video is a real person. Now, off to my 1 o'clock here, we have a friendly yak, and it looks like he's about to merge with an F-51, so we'll see if we can try and give him some assistance. Now, if you're familiar with the La-5s or La-7s of IL-2 Great Battles, you will be very familiar with this aircraft. It's pretty much the same thing internally and in terms of performance, just modernized. So we're going to dive down on this P-51 here, and he's going to go vertical. Now, I do have to be careful of how many Gs I'm pulling here. Unlike the American pilots, the North Korean pilots do not get G suits. So that is one significant advantage they have over us. Looks like we might be able to come in for a high aspect shot here, and bullseye. I think I actually heard his engine pop from this range too. It looks like our yak buddy is coming in for a pass as well, and he is spinning out, so we'll circle him once or twice here and see if we can spot a shoot, and just make sure that nothing else is coming to attack us, and there we go. There's the shoot. Nice. So we'll reset our altitude and continue. Alright, now we've continued down the coast here, about halfway between Kimpo and Haeju. You can see that our yak buddy is still with us over to our 3 o'clock, and to our 1 o'clock low, it looks like we have another Mustang coming hot towards us. So we're going to dive down and see if we can knock this guy out. So it looks like the F-51 is going for our yak buddy first, so as he climbs up, hopefully he'll slow down, and that'll buy us some time to catch up and go in for a shot. So we're going to just turn into him here, and he has spotted us. So now he's going to dive. We're going to follow him down. Go for a high aspect shot, and maybe a little low there. Now we have to start being careful because we are starting to get to our G limit. We're going to get above his nose here and release the stick a little bit so we don't black out. Now, the F-51 actually does outperform the La-11 in sustained turn rate at these lower altitudes, but I'm hoping by forcing him to simply maneuver relative to me, I'm going to make him a sitting duck for our yak buddy. So you can see he's actually diving down right now. And because he's turning relative to me, there's nothing he can really do about the yak on him. So at this point of the fight, I really don't actually have to turn hard into him. All I have to do is simply don't do anything stupid that's going to get me killed, like this. Okay, that complicates things a little bit. So we're going to turn back into him, get a little bit of speed, and okay, so now the yak is the engaged fighter, and I'm the support fighter, so I need to come in for some high aspect shots on him. So we're going to pull up a little bit here so he doesn't get cheeky. He did go for a shot there. So we're going to come up high out of plane, and although when we do dive down here, we do have to be careful because we are so low to the ground. I don't want to go in for a shot and end up spearing into the tree lines there. That, and coupled with the fact that he's getting really slow, is actually making this rather difficult. So we're going to pull up just in case. And I think this time we're actually going to stay high for a moment. We're going to get a little bit of speed and let him go around the circle one more time below us, so that when we do come down, we're going to have much more speed. So we are going to get a little shot here, not quite, but now that we have some speed, we actually can rate around the circle faster than him. So although the F-51 does have a better sustained turn rate, if we were at the same speed, because I am faster, I can come around the circle much, much faster than him, meaning we're going to get a fat burst at him. But unfortunately, I don't think we hit him. Now, I do have to be careful spraying a lot of ammo like that in the La-11. Like all the Russian fighters, it does not carry a whole lot of ammo. I think it only has probably less than 10 seconds worth of firing time. It's really not that much, if that. But the 320 millimeters on this thing do pack a punch, so if you do hit a target, you will absolutely shred him. We still do have our speed here, so we can just keep turning with him here until he runs out of speed or he makes a mistake like that. Ooh, buddy, you do not have the closure for that. And I think we popped his engine and he is going in. Good. Good kill. I love the sound design in this game. They did such a fantastic job on that. When you can hear the rounds impacting the enemy plane and you hear their engine pop, just, mwah, beautiful. So we finally made it to our objective. Down there to our 10 o'clock, you can see Kimpo airfield. We have a few IL-10s that are going to be attacking the airfield, and yep, there you go. You could see the AA opening up. So we're going to see if we can give them some assistance. Now I do see, I think, one F-51 that's taking off on the runway, and it looks like there's one IL-10 coming in to strafe him. Right below me, that IL-10 looks like he's strafing that F-51, and he has another F-51 that's going to be getting onto him. So we're going to dive down and see if we can clear his tail for him. Now the F-51's already firing, so we got to make this quick. Hopefully he turns in front of us, and boom, bullseye. I think we knocked out his engine and possibly cut off his tail, and oh, okay, so there's two of them there. So the IL-10 got his F-51 and I got mine. So I think this was a very successful attack on Kimpo Airfield. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. Signing off.